Back. What a crazy day at work. Back playing the tower though, which is great. Okay, let's go. I have a lot to do, so let's fucking go. I'm excited. Okay, this is done. Uh, don't blink, it's you blink. Welcome to another show. Considering well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 26th November 2024. I'm sorry I didn't have the time to do the nature corn this morning. Woke up, thought it was raining. I was like, you know what? It's not supposed to rain the whole afternoon. So I'm gonna be able to come back. Plus I started early, so I'm gonna be able to come back. I'm not gonna be able to get the sunrise because there wasn't the sunrise, but I'll be able to get some of the nature corn. Suddenly something happened. The bus didn't come. The bus, not the boss. And since the bus didn't come, I kind of just got home and it's dark as shit. But I feel like it's better than nothing. So, see, better than nothing, right? Please don't hurt me when you call my name. Oh, okay, perfect. Ok. Eu parei ici. Voilà, tu vas venir te mettre ici. Oh, fuck. Did it see it? Okay. Wasted. DJ love. I feel wasted. Man down, man. Party in the room, I'm a lion in the zoo. Party animal. I'm a lion in the zoo. Sipping codeine with my white friend. Yeah. Sipping codeine with my white friend. With my white friend. Do. Party animals, I'm a lion in the zoo. Party animals, I'm a lion in the zoo. Ooh. Sipping codeine of my white friend. Yeah. Man down. Ooh. Party animal, I'm a lion in the zoo. Party animal, I'm a lion in the zoo. Okay, let's check out Shield. Sipping codeine as my white friend. be high now before the night ends. Yeah. Uh,
Your friends are murderers?
Nope, 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 nope. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to another show. Continuing off that having a wonderful day on this 26th November 2024. It's a bit late, enough. That's why we didn't film the whole. Well, we were working, so what am I supposed to do? You know, we missed the bus, which means that we get back home. Should we do? I'm home. Hello. If you can tell me where this is from, I'll be very impressed. And if you can't, you're still my favorite person. With your name at least, with your username at least. This is a weird video to do. This is a completely useless video, but at this point, why am I not making useless video, right? I want to say thank you. I'm very grateful, and usually I say thank you to people who follow me, people who support, my friends, my friends, you know, because you guys are my friends. But weirdly speaking, I didn't thank you yesterday, and this thank you isn't necessarily for you guys, although I'm very grateful for you guys, but it's you see, when it's weird. I was making this video. I don't know when I did it. It was not too long ago, but this with the management of time and work and making content and uploading content and different games that I'm playing. That again, I have 2 channels, which was quite manageable when I had no job, and when I have a job, it's a bit harder. But hey, I'm not complaining now. I'm not complaining. But although it's a lot harder, I think I'm somehow more at peace. I'm a lot more at peace, and I know it sounds completely nonsensical, but you know, sanity is important. I'm so glad, and I know I talked about this already, but I don't give a fuck. I'm so glad that I got the last months, to make some content. I'm very glad about that. But there was an imbalance in my life. That imbalance was social. That imbalance was only doing this. And I'm the first person to say, hey, if you're obsessed with something, want to do something, be obsessed with it. If you want to make content, be obsessed with it. If you want to film yourself, be obsessed with it, right? And I was obsessed with it. I'm still obsessed with it. But I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think that's see, so the real thing was I was planning to take a couple of months off after work, which finished in April, right? And after a couple of months, I did the content, and I was like, you know what? I'm so stupid because this is the summer. This summer is where we're gonna be making the most videos. There's good weather outside. I can film from the balcony. I can film outside. I can go places. It doesn't matter, right? And I started making content in the summer too. Then we have autumn, and autumn, which I have no excuses for. I was like, you know what? We're not such a autumn was a weird season. It was a context of we did so much, we worked so much, and didn't work. In the sense of this is not a job, and it's not supposed to be a job after a couple of months, right? But I was like, yo, what if I tried it on 2 months? What if I tried? And then here we are. With a job right now, I have a job which is amazing, and but those 8-9 months were was such an experience to live through, working hard on your dream. Almost. Think about the madman. Thinking about going in a private island, and you're there. You say, okay, you have to work on this book, you have to work on this movie, and you work on this book and you work on this movie, and you realize that if you weren't at the private island, you could have integrated the elements of normal life in that movie. It would have been a better movie. So yeah, so maybe that's. But I'm very grateful, right? I'm very grateful because once again, I had that experience, which is good because, ultimately speaking, now I'm going to be working. Hopefully, I'm going to get a better job because the job that I have right now is amazing. It is a stepping stone. The job that I have right now is an entry job in customer service. With experience, I'll be able to get a better job in customer service, and etc. Till I get a really good job in customer service, and then I will be able to make some more content. But that's maybe next year. That's maybe in 2 years. And I'm very grateful that I had that. But as much as I loved making content for those 9 months every single day, I'm also very grateful that it's finished. I'm also very grateful that I get to work. Not because I don't like making content, because it's not my passion, because it feels different. Positively speaking, that month and in Private Island working on a script, it's amazing. Those 2 months working on a script, like, oh my god, I have 2 months and the whole world ahead of me. Those 9 months, like, okay, well, I've been here. I know every single inches of this island, and I don't know. It just feels good to be diversifying, not necessarily the content. It just feels good to be diversifying the lifestyle, if you know what I mean. Also, I mean the effort. As soon as I got the job, I was like, okay, well, this is a job I can film. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be able to make coffee. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be something where I get to work. I get to be chill. I get to talk with people, which is amazing. But then I was like, you know what? The worthy thing that you made was mixing your personal life with your professional life, and look what that got you. But long story short, that doesn't even matter. Very grateful for life right now. Very grateful for people in my life right now. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of people that, due to a lot of exposure, not exposed, but being around those people and talking with those people for a long time, a lot of people I just like to cut off. Maybe that makes me an asshole. Maybe not. I don't know. But at the same time, a lot of things changed, and I'm very grateful. See, it's such a strange mentality. I could be filming content, I could be filming video after video after video. I did it, I showed you, I proved that I was able to. And I would still be happy. I could be talking to a million friends, and I'll be very, very happy. Or I can do content when I have a chance, and talk to the people the little amount of people that are in my life for a good reason or a amazing reason. And there's a beauty in there too, This almost double life, because that's what it is. That's what it is. At my ex job, it was England that I wasn't Stefan anymore. That almost double job is so gratifying. It's so special, Like, I'm seeing a lot of people constantly get followed by paparazzi, constantly get their every move exposed or every single move. You look at it, and ultimately speaking, I think it's a price to pay. It is a price to pay for fame, and I think it's a price to pay when you have the least amount of popularity on social media, right? People pay more attention to you, good people and bad people, which is normal. And see, I want to make a short video when I have so much to say. Once again, see, the thing with TikTok. I'm putting so much effort on TikTok just to get some hate, which I possibly didn't react correctly to it. I'll be the first 5 minutes, right? And it's something that I regret. But ultimately speaking, I got the warnings, and I was spending so much time on TikTok that I was kind of pushed off TikTok by the warnings and shit like that. And I don't know, the fact that I was pushed forcefully is an amazing thing. So that I have to work because the money is getting dried up, right? I had a lot of savings. I had savings to make more content and more content and more content. Those dried up, so I was pushed to get a job. And I feel like this low push, and ultimately speaking, maturity. I believe maturity is doing something not because you have to, because you know it's a good thing to do, Maturing is doing something that isn't necessarily, oh, if I don't do this, there's going to be consequences, but knowing that it's a good thing to do. The working is a good thing to do, you know? And maturing is not needing that push. Now, I still need that push. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But the fact that I still have that push, sometimes it feels good. I feel something like, oh, I want to make more content. No, I have a job today. Today, today was a really, it was a very revealing day. A very, very revealing day. It was raining outside. It was crazy rainy. And because it was crazy rainy, we didn't have a lot of customers. I think we serve 20, 25 maximum people. And it's cool because you get to clean the table, but then you're like, okay, well, I already cleaned the table. It's a small coffee shop, so there's not much to do. So you clean the back room, you clean the front room, and you're like, okay, well, you never have a customer because right now it's raining. So, you know, it looks like I'm in a fucking other country and it's rainy season, but no, this is all supposed to be snow, but it's too warm. So it's been raining a lot, and we don't not have the customer that we have I was told we usually have. And then it's a lot of standing around, it's a lot of wasting time, a lot of waiting around. And at the last job, the second I had time to waste, I was content. And there's time where in those 2 weeks, the number of time that I talked about, I thought about making content is I hadn't even count them. However, I think I have to set some boundaries, even with other people, with myself, and I think it's a healthy thing to do. It's a healthy thing. So this video is a simple thank you for life, for pushing me to be healthier. And it's funny because we just did 2 bags of chips, a taste test, so this is not healthy, but I feel like healthy mind, healthy body. You know, this is the fucking CPU. This is the mother core, where it all begins, the seed, and the rest is the tree. You know, and I'm not victimizing myself, and I'm not playing the victim. I'm not doing that. Please understand that. But I feel like by putting that work in front of me, by producing content, I kind of put my mental health aside. And again, you have such a rush from making content, you have such a rush from uploading content, you have such a rush from likes and comments, and you have such a rush from people following you. Oh my god, I'm so close to having a channel that can monetize. It's like just a little bit, and you push yourself, then you realize that was my mental health not good? No. Was my health, could my mental health have been better? Absolutely. See, something crazy happened today too, and see, I didn't expose on that guy. I didn't expose, which is my first expose ever, and I didn't expose. And this guy, I think he's young. I think he's immature, right? Which I understand. It's normal, right? We were all immature at some point. And when I didn't expose, I called him an asshole, and I really berated him, and I really insulted him, which wasn't cool. Yes, it was a reaction to what he wrote in the comments, but that's okay. And lately he's been super positive, right? And he wrote a comment involving somebody else, involving drama with me and him before. I was like, dude, leave her alone, bro. It's not cool. And she actually gave it her defense. Like, no, he's a friend of mine. He just wanted to help you out, get more views, and get more comments. And you see, it's nuts because we're talking about mental health, right? And mental health wise, I jumped the gun. I totally jumped the gun. When I made an expose video about him, there was a lot of people that did some worse thing to me and I didn't expose. I was fed up. The cup was filled and it was overflowing. But the first comment that I didn't understand, I wasn't positive. I was like, okay, fuck you, dude. When it should have not been fuck you. They've been like, why is he writing this, right? And at the end, it was a positive comment. So, but then again, and I'm always going back to the moments in August when I had like a little break. I wasn't saying depression, but a little breakdown is better. I was putting blood, sweat, and tears and I was getting negative comments, and I took a break because I was like, okay, this fuck you. I'm putting blood, sweat, and tears, and you're gonna come give me shit. Fuck you, right? I'm not gonna handle that. But that's not it. That's not it. Those people were responsible for my mental health. those people weren't responsible for how well I was doing that day. It was to me. See, those days I was tired. I was working so hard. I was constantly tired. Tired days after days after days after day. Why do you think? Why do you think I would upload video but no thumbnails? Because in every single thumbnail I look tired as fuck. I didn't want you guys to worry about me, you know. So yeah, I do feel bad about just getting mad at the wrong people. Getting mad at the wrong people. I constantly talk about this story. I had a really good friend, right? And this friend, I made a video, and he said he was concerned. Now, I didn't need him, but listening to back to the video, I can totally understand. Totally understand. Call me tired, call me ADHD. The way I was talking, it was very hard to follow what I was saying, right? A lot of the things that I said could have totally led up to him, right? It doesn't really matter what I was saying. It doesn't really matter what I was talking about, right? It matters how this person felt about it. See, you have some kind of friends, right? And for example, that friend is, I don't know, they're constantly victimizing themselves. You tell them, fucking stop. Some of those friends are gonna be like, oh, shit, you're right. But no, friend, you can't go like that. You cannot go confront them. You have to go in a bit of a softer way. And you realize that it's not necessarily how you say it, but it's to whom you say it. And it didn't matter what I was saying. It didn't matter how, what I was trying to say. It mattered how that person felt. And I lost a really good friend. And now that person is back in my life. He made the first step, which is I'm very grateful for. But ultimately speaking, and again, super thankful for the guy. But ultimately speaking, it was a matter of if I had been able to stop myself, if I would have been able to have a more healthy, see, that's the thing. It's not about necessarily mental health. It's about the health in general. See, mental health is important, right? But if you're tired, you cannot have a good mental health. You have to really sleep. You have to really take a break. And I didn't take breaks. I didn't sleep enough. I was sleeping 6 hours a day, which is okay, a couple of days, but not every single day of multiple months. And I was paranoid. I was a shell of myself. Now, of course, you can seem like you're doing good. And it's kind of crazy because placebo effect. Placebo effect is, I believe I'm good. So I'm gonna appear as good, but I'm not doing well. So with this guy, and I thought I really lost a good friend. But if I was, and again, I'm not trying to find excuses, but if I was, I think it's a really good example. If I had more energy, if I was less tired, if mentally I was more present, I was more in charge of my own. See, with ADHD, it's amazing. ADHD, you'll continue, you'll push. And then the brain shut off. The brain is tired and say, yo, I need a break. Your body's like, no, I'm good, right? I'm not gonna function as well, but I'm good. And putting boundaries for yourself, I think it's important. I think that's something that I didn't do. And I really hurt his feeling. That wasn't the plan, but I really hurt his feeling. And of course I feel awful about it. And of course, that was not the plan. But then again, it could have all been avoided if I slept more. And honestly, this is one of the examples I have. There's so many more examples. We have the first star of the night. Oh, it's a plane. See, there's multiple examples I can give you, but I think this is the personal. This is friendship. I think most of us, if not all of us, can understand a friendship, and I think most of us kind of did something to another person that you didn't mean to do, but that hurt them, you know. And as much as I'm grateful that he's back in my life, I wish it never was a problem with it before. And I don't know. And the worst thing is when that video was made, I was getting a lot of hate. It was a really bad moment, you know. So I can understand that he felt that way, and I think, and it doesn't like I'm looking for excuses, and this is a positive thing, by the way. But if I had a better, again, boundary, but a better balance. Okay, this is the time to play. This is the time to work. This is time to rest. This is time to work. There was no time to rest. There was no time to play. And legitimately, I think that's the best work ethic. But there's a reason why we call it work ethic and not life ethic. And yeah. It took me so long to understand that, bro, you don't have to make content the whole day. See, that's the the biggest fucked up that I did. It's make so much content. You don't even have time to enjoy the content because I'm constantly pushing more. I'm gonna make a video, for example, okay? In a video that you're interested in. But the next day, you lost that video because you don't remember the name, right? You don't remember the thumbnail because there's no thumbnail. And you lost that video. You lost that video for good. I'm still getting comments on videos that I posted 5 months ago. And it feels like an eternity. It feels like an eternity and you're like, holy shit. If I took a day off, just let the content I already produced, the content I worked hard for, work. That's the goal. That's one of the thing that I like the most about the social media. You do one video and it's lasting forever. It's an archive. See, if I was a writer, for example, if I was a writer, right? And again, I'm gonna sound like a folly of grandeur. It's gonna sound like I'm narcissistic as fuck. But if only if I was making a ebook, right? And people kept reading that book. I'm like, holy shit, that's a good book, right? You think about Moby Dick, which is a classic. You think the guy who wrote Moby Dick still makes money on it? No way. You think there's still a member of his family that makes money on it? No. You think that you still sell a bunch of Moby Dick? No, but it's still something that's popular. I was reading J.R.R. Tolkien, which is a book that's more than 40 years old. You think J.R.R. Tolkien makes money? No. His son was really involved. J.R.R. Tolkien's son was really involved in his work and he kept his father's legacy alive. But now his son is old. And the grandkids don't give a shit. Right? But it's still immortal. These videos, I don't think they are immortal. Of course, if YouTube was to shut down, I'm fucked. I don't have a backup. But at the same time, it is a beautiful thing that you made a video that 2 months ago and people are still looking at it and you're like, holy shit. I don't even remember making this video, and people still care about it. You know? So yeah, so I'm thankful for the balance. I'm thankful because now I'm a better person to be around. I hope so. I'm a better person to be around. Like today I give you the example of the guy with the comments. It took the girl to explain to me non the positive comments for me to be like, okay, I'm sorry. So there's still some work to do, but and ultimately I try to be a good person. I really try to be a good person. I try every single day. But ultimately speaking, you can only do so much, right? And yeah, the friend that I lost, once again, I would have never wanted to lose him. And ultimately speaking, I can understand why he felt that way. I would have, I possibly, I would have felt the same way actually. I would have felt the exact same way. And what bothered me the most about that person is, they told me, take a break. They told me if I listened to them, I would have never lost it. There's such a demanding effort. It's such a demanding psychological thing. Like, bro, take a break. It's so hard. It's so hard. And I think that's a social media thing. I think forget about the views, forget about the popularity, forget about the cash, forget about the comments, forget about the subs, forget about relevancy. Like for example, right? You can take somebody, right? And they're gonna post. They're not gonna post for a month, and then they're irrelevant. Now it's kind of crazy. Now we have IRL streamer. We have people like Fusi, like Neon, that are streaming 24/7. Those people are relevant because they're always there. How the normal person supposed to compete with that? You want to see relevant, and there's such a mentality of, oh, you didn't post today, I didn't know that you existed. And I know it's paranoia. I know it's not true, but you're afraid of that. See, I try to cram the most content out of these 9 months that I could. I made 5,000 videos in those 9 months. That's not normal. I deeply regret this. I deeply regret, because again, it's not about people. It's not about people. And I know it sounds crazy, but I've been serving people for a week, and it makes you realize how easy it is to be nice. You know. See, the whole point of this video isn't to pinpoint one comment or an accident that happened with a friend. It's to pinpoint that I personally was willing to make sacrifice of every single waking moment making content. I was willing to make sacrifice. I didn't mind making sacrifice. The biggest mistake that I did, which I deeply regret, is I push people I knew in there. I forced them into my choice. I made a video, which I still believe is to apropos. I still believe it's apropos. But I felt like a big asshole. I watched it back. I think it was last week. And that video was basically, and I felt like such an asshole. And I think it's too late to apologize, but still, made a video saying, "Hey, listen, I'm very busy. I don't have time. Please, I work so hard. I do so much live. If you want to talk to me, come in live. Come in my DMs. Who am I to ask that to people? Who am I to demand that? Do you want to talk to me? Go in my fucking live. Otherwise, I don't care. It's not normal. It's not healthy." And it's something I did. And I regret that. You can push people to sacrifice as you. You choose sacrifice your time. That's your choice. Don't ask people to do it. Anyway, this is long enough video. We're at 5% batteries. I have to go. Trying to be here, trying to control. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? So long, goodbye.